Pisces, last but not least. I did Aries in the last reading, so did a little switcheroo. All right, so let's see what's going on in your divine connection, your divine counterpart situation. What's the holdup here? Any blockages, any advice, any opportunities, any confirmations? Let's see for Pisces. What is that? Wheel of Fortune or Price is Right? So I get this person's usually with the Eight of Cups, like very slowly leaving a situation, taking their time. But I feel like this person is headed to the Wheel of Fortune. Even though I think that was the Price is Right. I can't remember, but I think that was the Price is Right. I mean, it's probably neither, but it's an amalgamation. It's a version of the Price is Right theme tune. But it's like that, oh, let's tell them what they won for Pisces, you know, and you're running down and you're seeing what's behind the doors, and you're gonna spin that wheel and hopefully you know, see what's behind the doors, it gives me like Seven of Pentacles. It's like seeing what you sow from everything that you've reaped, or seeing what you reap from everything that you've sown. There we go. There we go. So the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is like the wounded warrior, someone who's like been through the ringer. They've been holding their ground, like really holding their ground. And they're feeling pretty beat up, pretty tired. We have Death here. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, could have a Scorpio placement. Death is about endings for new beginnings, right? Which is the Eight of Cups. It's leaving the old behind. It's leaving all that toxicity behind. Those are empty cups. You're trying to get to the full cup. Or the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups, the thing between the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Cups is the Two of Cups. You want your partnership. You want to come into union with your person. What's this Nine of Wands? The Empress. You could be the Empress waiting on your person. That could be you holding your ground, holding on the fort, like looking. Are they coming back from the battle? Are they... I know they've been out there fighting the same war. Are they going to come home? Or that could be the one coming home, right? It could be the masculine. Death, we have the Lovers. And the Snake here, again, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but the Snake here is the Native American zodiac for Scorpio. So there's something with leaving a temptation behind, right? Because the little snake in the grass telling you to eat the fruit. It's also like on his heel, his Achilles heel, right? It's something that you know, could be an addict, could be a recovered someone who's in recovery, and whatever your drug of choice was, whether it be gambling, whether it be drugs, whether it be alcohol, you know, heavy narcotics, it could be chocolate cupcakes, right? It could be doom scrolling, right? Anything that we do compulsively, without mastery, self-mastery, is an addiction, right? Could be a sexual addiction, right? Could be a very particular person, maybe the Scorpio. I can understand. I can empathize with you there, Pisces. Scorpios, they have such a seductive quality to them, so you might, the masculine might be struggling with a little bit of temptation from a past connection, or okay, so we have the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, maybe the Empress is looking at this kind of like, like, I don't know, maybe I'm not going to let this person come back in. I don't get third party here, but if you were dealing with someone who put you in a third party situation, there's your answer. If you're looking for advice on what to do with them, there's your answer. Right? Past behavior is indicative of future behavior. Now you can say, once a cheater, not always a cheater. That's your choice, free will. But based on the energy of this feminine here, there's a veil over her eyes. Take the rose-colored glasses off. Don't believe the words, right? Because the words here are leaving you confused. They're leaving you lack of clarity, sleepless nights. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Libra, Gemini, or Scorpio. We have Virgo, we have the Hermit here. Maybe somebody just recently got out of something, and there needs to be a little bit more time before, and if you're in a connection, these readings are for singles, so if you're in a connection, there's your answer. If you're looking to tarot to tell you what you already know, especially somebody else's reading, the answer's in the question, right? If you're like, should I stay with this person or not? If you have to make a pros and cons list, that's the only con you need, right? I feel like maybe you dealt with a con artist, someone who was used sex as their power, but I think that they were probably throwing it around other places, right? We have the Hermit here, which is Virgo. You could have a Virgo placement, but Virgo is your polarity, right? This person could have thrown you into the feminine, at least, because I'm on the feminine Empress, Queen of Swords side. I'm getting this Hermit, right? It puts you in a place where you were, almost scared to receive, right? So you might be single for a long time, but because of this past stuff, right? If you're trying to manifest with fear in your heart, you're not going to get to this 10 of Cups, right? It takes the action. The 8 of Cups is the central theme here of leaving behind what does not serve you, leaving behind the empty cups. So if you're looking at potential, if you're peeking back, maybe you might even be wanting that, you could be watching them online or in whatever way you have eyes on them, being the Page of Swords and going, you might want to see that they're not doing that well, or see if they're still with the person that they cheated on you with, or whatever the third party situation was. We have the High Priestess over here, though. This is you in your power, right? So it's like the polarity here, right? Somebody knocked you into your Virgo placement. Maybe you have a Virgo placement, but it knocked you into your Virgo aspect. That's the word. It knocked you into your Virgo aspect, right? And it's like this fish is dead here, so it's like you forgot who you were, right? You forgot that you're the High Priestess. You forgot that you have the divine sight of trusting your gut, of trusting your intuition, to know that you've done the work and you've gotten to the place where you'll see it if it's not for you. Just take your time with it. Just don't rush into anything. Just take your time with it. Observe. That's the benefit of being the Hermit and being in that Virgo energy, and being in this sort of masculine placement of the High Priestess, which can be Taurus, the Hierophant, the High Priest. But I was thinking more the Hanged Man, right? It's your other major arcana, which is, it's looking at things from a different perspective, taking your time, doing your own thing, and not concerning yourself with not even not concerning yourself, it's like not giving your power away. Not allowing other people to determine whether you should stay with them, right? Not waiting on them to change, because they don't fucking do that. Nobody will change for you. They only have to change for themselves. And with this energy over here, I feel like the last person, Ten of Swords, they kept you in a box. They kept you in a place that was trapped. You felt trapped by this person, waiting for the next. And I feel like these are just all the lies that they told you. One lie after another, after another, after another. And then it got you to a place where you're trapped and bound by all these swords. 10 is the number of endings. That has to end. Pisces, Pisces. You need to be independent. Be in your own energy for a while. And get out of this codependency of allowing others to call the shots and tell you who the fuck you are. You're the High Priestess. Yeah, judgment. You can trust your judgment here. You can trust your judgment. Right? And if you're doubting that, then just spend some time in solitude until you feel like you can trust your judgment, until you feel like you can own your power and that you're in your Empress, your High Priestess. Because that's the frequency that attracts this 10 of Cups that you're wanting. Temperance. Yeah, you may just have to kind of like sit in the uncomfortable space a little bit longer until you come into the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is self-recognition. This is like, look at me now. I'm getting paper. Fresher than a motherfucker. But I feel like it's more than paper. Although we have the Five of Pentacles that tried to come out of there. Five of Wands and the Sword. It's sword. It's masculine energy. It's and the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, maybe something in your 3D. Maybe you know, Pentacles aren't just money, but they're health and wealth, right? So maybe your health took a hit. Could be your mental health with all these, you know, 8 and 9 of Swords. Anxiety, right? It's fear of getting out, fear of trying again, putting yourself out there. And that's the thing with a fish, right? A fish out of water. Someone took you out of your element. Someone did not nurture your element. They tried to put you in a box, right? They tried to put you in a little fish bowl. You know, like some prize, right? So I feel like you were dealing with some heavy narcissistic energy here that was just not, that was not it. Swords, Five of Swords. Yeah, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, a lot of fives. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Now this person looks worried. They look like they're hoarding out of a place of fear. But I think that the advice here is to remember what you have. Remember that you have everything you need, right? Because if you try to manifest from this place of Five of Pentacles, seems like 5 would be more than 4, right? Because you're looking at things in a literal sense, in a physical, evidentiary sense. But this is frequency, right? And 5 is actually lower than 4 as a frequency. It's a lack, it's a blockage. 4 is bringing balance to that. Balance of your understanding of your wealth, just and your health, working on yourself and not trying to call someone in out of fear and out of codependency. Only calling them in, and that's the thing, is it's not even an active process when you call them in from the 5D, right? Because it's a frequency. The divine connection, the divine timing it's a frequency. Two of Wands, making a decision, maybe moving. And Judgment again. Yeah, there's doubt around judgment. There's the Hanged Man. You need to look at things do your own thing. You can go your own way, Pisces. You can go away. You can call it another lonely day. And maybe you're struggling with loneliness. Again, it's frequency. So you could have been or can have been single for years. And if you hit a moment where you try to manifest or call somebody in out of a lonely day, right? Also, what is that? Such a lonely day. System of a Down, right? It's System of a Down. Yeah, it's like you're operating out of a system that is on a lower vibration. All right? But you have the potential, and I feel like you've been to the Empress, but something has happened. Maybe it's the time of year. Maybe you deal with seasonal depression. Maybe you tried to open up and try to date a little bit, or you had an interaction with a test, right? A divine test it's the devil trying to get in there and lure you back in. And so maybe you interact with somebody and they kind of, it made you doubt yourself. Like, am I worthy of anything more than this? Because if so, why do I keep getting this, right? Someone who tried to put you in a box, someone who tried to change you, maybe they like started the gaslighting process very early with that Ten of Swords, and they started telling you lies about yourself. Or you just caught them in lies. Maybe you just caught them in little lies after lie. And maybe their words were all on point, because narcissists are very good about telling you what you want to hear. But there was no action. So base your judgments on actions, right? Because, it's like with the Hanged Man, I get it's like giving people enough rope to hang themselves with, right? So it's that takes, also the Hanged Man is being patient, biding your time, taking your time, not rushing into anything. So if you're trying to rush into anything because you're feeling lonely, remember with the Four of Pentacles, you have everything you need. You are complete as you are. You don't need anybody else, and you don't want to manifest anybody from that place of need, right? Because then you're only going to call in energies that are codependent, the devil. See, you're going to be bound to it. You want the Lovers, where it's free, where it's unconditional. So you have to be unconditional with yourself first, which means I have everything I need. I love myself completely unconditionally. That's that Six of Wands, right? That's self-recognition. Did you have that? Or was that yeah, you did. Okay. It was like, maybe I'm just seeing that. But this is the self-recognition. This is celebrating yourself, giving yourself compassion, grace, and also like just remembering that like you are powerful. Like, I feel like you are doubting your power. You maybe just had, and it could have just been like a little conversation. It could have been somebody that you invested a couple weeks, a couple months into, and it felt okay, and because you were in your Empress energy or in your High Priestess energy, you thought, oh, well, this must be a good person because I'm in a good place. But remember that just because you are the light doesn't mean you're not going to attract all sorts of bugs, right? You'll get the moths, you'll get the beautiful critters that you'll attract them to you, but you're also going to get the mosquitoes, right? So that's really relying, both decks have said, rely on your judgment. And if you are doubting your judgment, then tap back into your intuition. So do some third eye work, nourish that, maybe drinking some teas that open up the third eye, surrounding yourself with indigo, listening to that frequency, right? Because it's a frequency about getting yourself on that vibration. So maybe at night listening to some third eye chakra frequency music or whatever, and listen to that. You can meditate while listening to some stuff like that. You can listen to like indigo noise, right? There's like white noise, brown noise, there's all the colors, right? So there's something about the colors, tapping into that and using those to retrain yourself to trust, right? Because when you're a child of chaos, fear and intuition feel very much the same. And so I feel like you were listening to your intuition, and you were probably doing well in other areas of your life, in your own creative process. You were looking good, feeling good. You were in the Empress energy, so you were very abundant and balanced and secure in yourself. And then someone kind of feels like someone came along and knocked your insecurity a little bit, your sense of self-worth, your sense of security. And so it kind of puts you into that, I don't have enough, I'm not enough. But you are more than enough. If you have a Leo placement or Leo people around you, tap into that Leo energy. Leo is the heart, it's the sun. Maybe getting out into the sun, because with the Hermit, I feel like you could be inside, and you might, with the health, you might actually need to just like get outside, get some vitamin D, right? Drink your nutrients, electrolytes, coconut water, Pedialyte, right? There are different types of supplements. I swear by coconut water. I love coconut water. So maybe getting some, nourish yourself like the Empress would. Because even if you're like, well, I don't feel like the Empress, you have all the tools to be the Empress. So be the Empress again. Behave like a Leo would. Behave in their high frequency, not a low vibrational Leo. We don't want them. So mirror those around you. The resources are all there. They're in your chart, right? As the Magician, if you're the Empress, that means you already have the tools. You just need to like dust off the tool bag. Maybe dig a little bit deeper. Dig a little deeper. I referenced The Princess and the Frog in another reading as well. It was Aquarius. You might be dealing with an Aquarius. Your person might be in Aquarius. We have the Queen of Wands. So this is like coming into your power. This girl, she's powerful. The Queen of Wands is, there's the Fool and the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Like, remain in your power. You've got the power. I have the power. Masters of the universe. You're a master of your craft. So affirmations are important. Surrounding yourself with supportive people. And if you don't have supportive people, be your supportive people. Be kind to yourself, right? Have compassion for yourself. Have grace for yourself. I know that seems easier said than done, but there are ways of getting that. There are tools to get that. And you've had it at one point. I'm feeling it with the Empress, with the High Priestess. You've had it at one point. You were tapped into that. You used to listen to your dreams. You used to listen to your divine sight. So, but somebody made you mistrust yourself. So if you're the masculine, or you're cross-watching for a Pisces, just know that this is what Pisces is going through. Know that Pisces is, they're charging up themselves, right? And your divine counterpart is going to be okay being judged, right? Everybody, there's always a fear of, and a pejorative context around the word judgment. Don't judge anybody. Judge everybody. Yourself as well. I mean, first and foremost. But using your judgment is something that is divine, right? You need to use your judgment to determine whether or not this person, this place, this idea, this behavior is worthy of your time, your energy, right? You've done a lot of work, so, you over-giving to someone else and refusing to judge them or cut them out with the Queen of Swords, or to confront them with your power. Don't diminish your flame for others. That's codependent. That's allowing others to be the masters of your universe. And that's you. You are the master of your universe. You are the divine alchemist. You are the magician. You have all the tools. You know how to wield all the elements. I think you just might need a little reminder, like of how badass you are. So hopefully that's what you got here. The star. Yeah, you're the star. You're a star. You're a star. I'm the greatest star. I was getting Funny Girl. Maybe you like Barbra Streisand. She's she's an amazing person. I assume, I dream that she is. And, you know, maybe don't meet your heroes, but I believe that she is a good person, that she is amazing, but she's a Taurus. But I was getting Funny Girl where she's, I'm the greatest star, and I am by far, and then I get this Six of Cups. There's like performance or arts. So being creative and almost, you know, it's like that fake it till you make it thing, but almost having like a deluded self-confidence. But it's not deluded, right? Delusions are just dreams that haven't manifested yet. So maybe someone called you crazy, someone dimmed your shine, right? Someone dimmed your shine, and it's time to shine. You're the star of the show. Six of Cups, Six of Wands. Give yourself self-love. Remember that you are the greatest star. And that's how this person's going to see you. And I feel like this Page of Swords, this person might be watching this. Four of Cups, Ace of Wands. Whoa, 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 what's going on here? Four of Cups again. Yeah, I think that you've just been dealing with unsatisfactory, and there's that Wheel of Fortune, unsatisfactory, and then that's Seven of Pentacles as well. Unsatisfactory offers. Just lames. But this person's not going to be lame. Six of Swords. This person's going to come in with direct, balanced, loving communication. They may speak words of affirmation to you, and if you don't have, you might just need a reminder. Maybe this person's going to come in and remind you that you're awesome. And they might say that, and if you're in a place of feeling like you're not awesome, that might make you feel like uncomfortable. Maybe you don't take compliments very well. They might make you uncomfortable. So get to where you're comfortable giving yourself compliments, so that when this person comes in and tells you how much they just think that you're the greatest star, and that they've been watching you and they adore you and they just admire you and respect you and all the good things, that you believe it too. You need to believe it first before they come in. So hopefully there was something in here for you, Pisces. You guys are always so damn hard on yourselves. But yeah, be delusional. Be delusional. That's how we manifest. Other people tell you they're delusions because they don't have belief in their own dreams, right? So keep dreaming. Keep wishing on a star. Don't lose that. Don't lose that. That's the beauty of you guys, is that you have this romantic idealism. Like, keep idealizing. People often, say like that you're unrealistic. Well, what is real? Everything is unreal until we make it real, until we manifest it, until we alchemize it into existence. So remember that you have that. Be kind to yourself. All those things. And until next time, I wish you well.